Seriously, I don't know why some in-laws are very, very wicked. As in, like, seriously. Why should a woman lost the husband just burying few days after the death of the man?
Just 14 days.
14 days. The family of the guys are coming to like collect everything. Everything. Does that make sense? I think that is wickedness in the highest order. Wickedness in the highest order. See, this lady got married to this guy and they've been living together. Not just that they are married, they have children together. Are they not thinking about the children as well?
That's what's expensive.
Or that a lady came from her hometown to marry your son or your brother. Is it a crime to marry your brother? Because something that happened, the guy died and you are coming to collect everything. Everything. Do they even know that it's possible that it's even the lady that bought some of those things? But this time they are coming, they believe that it's their son that owns everything. And they are collecting everything.
This thing we are sharing with you, this story, is not just a story. It happened. This lady lost her husband 2 weeks, just 14 days. And in fact, the man is still in the mortuary.
They've not buried him.
Not this one is not even the siblings of the guy. The man's father. I used to think that men were better, but with this story, I don't know what to believe again. What I don't just know. The guy's father is the one 2 weeks after the death of your son that you're supposed to be mourning. You are thinking of the guy's property. In fact, they are still calculating how much the guy's friends will give to him because the guy is a wealthy guy. He works in an oil company. To the extent that he asked the widow, imagine a woman who is mourning her husband, to bring the SIM card, alert SIM card of the son, to bring the laptop of the man to him, so that he wants to monitor every single money that enters the account.
Seriously?
And unfortunately, as at that point, the office, because the man is a top person in the company, they've requested for the man's laptop so they can collect all the vital information that has to do with the company.
How am I sure that this man does not have a hand in the death of his son?
For me, I don't think that one is unquestionable because that is just
even everything that he's exhibiting shows that he has a hand in the death of his son.
This person has not been buried. I know it's even a taboo for a father to be where they are burying the child. And now a father is dragging
Property.
This we are saying now. I know people will say, where did it happen? Akwa Ibom. The woman married an Akwa Ibom man. I don't want to say where the woman comes from. The woman is an Igbo woman, got married to an Akwa Ibom man, and lost the husband. All the car the man bought. The man bought one. I think they have one private car, one commercial car.
Bus.
And the man bought this car just because of the children, to aid the safety of the kids. Unfortunately, the day they collected that car from that woman, the man's child was knocked down by a car on the way back from school. The same reason the man was trying to the reason why the man bought the car was because of the safety of the children. Now that car was taken away from the woman. The child, and you know that when a woman loses the husband, she cannot go out. She cannot go out until after the burial. That is tradition. I don't know where you're coming from, but that is a tradition everywhere. Now, I don't know how old the child was going to school when the car. In fact, the child, not just that the car hit the child almost lost his life because the man's father, his grandfather, took the car that they bought that they'll be using to convey them to school.
No, I used to think that his mother-in-laws that do always have issues, not father-in-law this time.
This is the
notion everybody have, that
really
his mother-in-laws that always bring problem to the daughter-in-law. But this time is the father-in-law.
They collected every single thing, every single property the husband and wife have.
No, what do they expect the lady and the children
to feed them,
to live on?
And the man they have 3 children. So imagine that if the woman is not working, she doesn't have anything, those children will stop going to school. Those children will starve. And their father is wealthy. you don't know the worst part of it. The man is even calculating how much he's going to make from the son's burial.
Seriously?
The man, the father of you lost your child, and all you are thinking about is the money you are going to
See,
make.
I think the truth is, I think what young people should be doing, if you don't want this kind of scenario to play in your life, because the truth is, you may be saying that I'm not dying soon.
Yeah, maybe your wife will die soon.
God, anybody can die anytime. It could be the woman, anybody can die anytime. That you say, I'm still young, I'm just 40, I'm just 38.
The guy is not even, this person should be
in his 40s.
Yes.
In his 40s, yeah. You just say, okay, I'm just 40, I'm just 38, I'm just 35, I'm just this, I'm just that, I'm not even up to 50, I'm not dying. God, I see people dying every day. Every day. Anybody can die anytime. For that reason, you must plan for your family. Do you understand? You must plan for your family. If you don't want this kind of, if you don't want your children, the children you so much love, the children you so much care for, the children why you've worked day and night to ensure that they have a good life. Someone will come out there, someone will come from nowhere and now start like taking away everything you labored for their sake.
They've taken everything because
yes, that's what they've done.
Before this woman could come up to, not even the woman cannot even say anything at this point. It's now people, friends around who are talking, speaking on her behalf. They've stripped her virtually of every single thing. Guy, if you marry wife, whether she born, some men will say until you give birth, if you love that wife that you came to somebody's house to collect, when you are buying property, buy it in her name. Anything, any property written in someone's name, in your wife's name, nobody, not even your family member, even in death, can take that property away. If you have children, you are buying anything for them, buy it in their name.
No, see.
Buy it in their name. That's just the solution to this thing.
No, see, another issue is that you can write will while you are still young.
See, Oga.
No, these things can solve this.
Let me tell you this. If you say we in Nigeria, we don't obey we.
No, when there is a lawyer.
Wait, let me tell you this thing. You know that in Nigeria, they don't obey.
They do. As long as it is legally written.
Okay.
There is a law.
You are speaking as if you are in abroad. We are in Nigeria.
It comes to laws. As long as it is written down, it always prevails over any other things. I'm 100% serious. See, okay, of the truth, it's good that when you are buying anything, why should you buy something that belongs to yourself and your wife, and you are only putting your name alone? But that doesn't make sense in the first place. If you are buying anything in the house, it's for the family.
Okay, I worked in the law. I know what I'm saying. I'm not just speaking it because I am a woman. It has to do with me. I am speaking from experience. I worked in a law firm. I know what is happening. It was there I learned this. When you want to buy a property, even when both of you are combining money, you should be Mr. John. If your name is Mr. John Okeke, you should be Mr. John Okeke and Mrs. Rose Okeke. Don't write Mr. and Mrs. Okeke because anybody can be Mrs. Okeke tomorrow. Anybody can wake up tomorrow and claim to be the man's wife. I am telling you from the law firm I worked, it was there a couples. This is a true life story. Couples came to buy. They bought a land. They were coming to do the documentation in the office where I was working, and they were like Mr. and Mrs. They should write on the document. That was what they came with, Mr. and Mrs. So and so. And my oga looked at them and laughed, and I was wondering why is this man laughing. And he sat them down and told them, tomorrow anybody can wake up to be Miss. Especially because it's the women that pay the price.
I understand.
That anybody can wake up tomorrow to be Mrs. Okay. So husband and wife, he told them that one, if you want me to do this, I will not do it. Because this woman, I know that this money came from the two of you. At the long run, if you go before your wife, if your family members are not well civilized and educated, your wife will lose. The man told them that, okay, the only way for me to do this thing for you guys is that each person's name will be in the document. Because nobody can wake up tomorrow and claim to be me, my full name. And your family members cannot, the man's family members cannot wake up to claim that property. If the man writes Mr. and Mrs. this, somebody can bring somebody from somewhere and claim to be Mrs. this. And you cannot defend it in law court because you are not the only Mrs. Okay. But if your name is written there, Mrs. Roslyn, this, okay, nobody in Nigeria in the whole of the world can get up and say that he or she is that person. So even when you write, even when I'm telling you from the love.
No, I understand. No, I'm not this.
So the best.
I'm not disputing your point.
The forget the we, because even we family member will go to court and tell you that we know
Now, I understand your point. Now let's assume. There are some person before they got married, they've gotten a lot of properties, right? Just get it right. They've gotten a lot of properties and they have all these properties, and now they are not married. Do you understand? They are not married. Do they still need to go and start changing names or trying to like write? Yeah. No, all you do is that if you, I understand that, but you can write a will as well. Okay. These are two options.
To be on the safer side, if you know you really love that person, I know what I'm saying. If you know you really love that person, even when you are married, you have properties, because if let's assume that a woman got married to a man and she has a lot of property, definitely I know the man want her to change all the documentation for you to be next of kin. So why can't a man do the same for the wife? Let's be sincere. You have all the properties in the world before you got married to this lady. Fair and good. The best you can do for this person now is, okay, this person is your wife, whether you like it or not, is to go and put next of kin. Because some men, are, let's be sincere, some men, when you were single, you use your family member
as next of kin.
So you now tell me now you are writing a
no, you see, you are coming from a different angle now.
See,
no, next of kin is a different angle. See, when you see, guys, immediately you get married, you have to change all those things. Your bank account, your next of kin, you have to change it. Either to your wife or your child if you have a child already. You get? Either to your husband or to your child if you have a child already. You get? That is how you do it. It should not remain one of your younger brother or your daddy's name still there. You have to change those things. But see, now you brought up three different points. First one is you can either buy those things in your name and your wife's name. One. These are different options. Not just Mr. and Mrs. Okeke, no. Do you understand? It should be Mr. Okeke that Mrs. something Okeke. Do you get? You can either do it that way, or secondly, your wife will come in as a next of kin in anything you like, you possess or you get, and tell me write a will. You see, these are three different things you can do.
Will is where you have plenty property.
No, Nigerians are missing it.
See,
Nigerians are missing it.
Wait, you don't have money in your account and writing we have.
No, I'm serious. Nigerians are missing. You don't need to have heaven and earth first before you can write a will. Irrespective of how small what you have is, you can write a will. I'm serious, you can. What are you doing? It's just to get a lawyer. And you know now, you are not spending too much. It's just to get a lawyer. And they just document those things down. And when anything happens to you tomorrow, everything you have should go to this person. Check it out. You get, so that someone will not come out from nowhere. Someone who did not labor with you. I know
family member, because not a stranger, not a visitor, a family member. From the man's side, because most of women don't even they get property.
See, I don't care from the side it's coming from. I don't care from the side
because it's women. We men.
We men. I don't care. Let's remove sense from this stuff. Irrespective of, someone will not just come from nowhere and start claiming possession of those properties. Things that are supposed to be for either the man or the woman when one of the spouse dies. Or those things are supposed to be for the children. Do you understand? You have to do the thing. I don't know what your opinions are. Now we brought out three different perspectives, three different ways you can actually secure those things. I know you may have a different view. Please, if you do, just leave that in the comment section. If you agree with us, both of us, actually we brought out 3 points. If you agree with us, just like this video so that we get to know those people that have same opinion with us, and people that have other opinion as well. My friend, the truth is that ladies are suffering. Family people are maltreating ladies when the truth is when the man is alive. They can't do those things. They can't do those things. But immediately the guy closes his eyes. Friend, I'm not scared. Anybody can die anytime. It can be the guy that died, the lady that died. It can be the guy that died. Anybody. Death is a beautiful thing. I must say this. It's only those without hope that are scared of death. Paul said in the Bible that for me to die is gain, and to live is Christ. Death on its own is beautiful. It's an express way for those that believe in Jesus to meet with the Father. Death is beautiful. Anybody can die anytime. In case when the person dies, when one of the spouse, if the man dies or the woman dies, the one that is alive, the children will not have to suffer. You have to do something. You may think you don't have a lot of properties. The little you have, secure them for your family. I don't mean your extended family. I mean your yeah, I don't mean your no. The Bible said, "Man shall leave his wife." I mean,
man shall leave his.
I'm sorry. Man shall leave his family and shall cleave to his own wife, and both of them shall become one flesh. Do you understand? You have to plan for tomorrow. Tomorrow would never plan. If you don't plan, this kind of situation we're talking about, that is what happens if you don't plan.
In fact, it happens 100%.
Yes, if you don't plan.
Especially when the guy is wealthy, like this story we have just shared. It's real. It
happened. It just happened. In fact, they have not even buried the guy.
The guy is in the motor. They have not.
Okay, yesterday it was 14 days yesterday. Yes. Now it's 15 days today. Do you understand? It's 15 days since the guy died. They've already removed everything. They've taken everything from the family. What would the children live on? How would they go to school? If the woman is not working, it means every road is closed right now. A father-in-law that could do that to the grandchildren and to the daughter-in-law means that
the man, see, if you ask me, the man killed his son because he feels his son is wealthy. Because now he's already, imagine calculating how much he's going to make from the son's burial. The wealthy, the guy, because the guy has money and his friends are wealthy. The company is well to do also. So the money, everybody, in fact, he went to the company to sit with them, to have a meeting. I forgot this part. To have a meeting with the company that for what is the benefit of the man. But they should not let the man's wife know. Can you imagine? Went to the company to say your son, they have not done the burial.
No, serious, that man is possessed.
They have not done the burial. Your son just died and you've gone to
that man is possessed.
To meet them, they should give you your son's benefit, death benefit. And they should not tell the wife that you are going to have a meeting with them. Bros, if you know you love that woman and that
you have to secure their future.
So until that woman gives birth for you. See, okay, your wife don't need to give birth for you yet before you do the necessary things. If you love that woman for the sake of Christ, for the sake of the love you share,
their future.
Secure, because you may be surprised at the point of death your wife will discover she's pregnant. Then what happens? What becomes the fate of that child? Because this thing is happening every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Even as we're making this video, it's going to happen today. In-laws collecting property from the wife. Why? You guys are wicked. As far as because you are wicked.
Yeah, that is wickedness in the highest places.
It's only when you fly in the night that makes
you are a witch, no, or you are a wizard. When the things you do, the meditation you have in your heart are evil, you are a wizard or you are a witch. Wallahi. That's what it is. You are. Thank you, friends, for watching this video. Please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do that right away. And so that we will always have this morale.
And always leave a comment because I love reading your comments.
You see that? Your comment, they give what they give you? They torture you. Eh? You're not serious.
I will see you guys
in our next video. You guys are the best of the best. We love you guys. Please do have a lovely and a wonderful day. Bye.